Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to my movie tag. So today I'm doing my movie tag video. About a week ago I was tagged by Trey Pacer, who's a great YouTuber, a great friend of mine from the USA, and so I've been waiting to get a movie tag for a while now, and it's pretty cool because all you have to do is answer a few movie related questions, but I didn't realise how hard it would actually be, so I've actually got my answers written down for me so they can help me out with that. So first off, I'll just leave a link in the description down below to Trey Pacer's channel, so you can go there, check him out, subscribe to his channel. He does a lot of great movie reviews, Blu-ray videos, and a lot of funny, cool stuff. So he's a great channel and a really good guy on YouTube, so please subscribe to him. So there's actually 10 questions I have to answer, but I didn't realise actually how hard it would be, but so I did actually cut one of the questions out because I couldn't even think of an answer for it. So I've got 9 questions that I'll be answering today, and then at the end of the video I'm going to choose 2 of my other friends on YouTube who I don't think have done movie tags yet, so I'll be sending them personal messages, and then hopefully they can do their movie tags within the next few days as well, so that'd be really cool. So we'll get straight into it. So the first question was, if you need a good cry, which movie do you grab? Well, first of all, I don't really cry when I watch movies. They get emotional and sad at times, but I've never really cried during a movie. But the closest I've probably come to crying, if you can believe it, is in Toy Story 3. So it's an animated kids movie pretty much, but I grew up watching Toy Story 1 and 2. I grew up about this at the same age as the character Andy in the film, so when Toy Story 3 came out, I really was looking forward to it. It was a really good animated film. If you've seen it, you know that it's a really good film. But the ending of the movie is just really sad. You know how it ends. It's not really like an unhappy sad ending. It kind of resolves in a good way. Like the movie ends really, really well, but it is a sad ending to the film. I don't want to, talk about too much in case you haven't seen it or anything, but yeah, it's just got a really sad ending. So Toy Story 3 for me would have to be the answer to that question. So the next question is, out of all the movies that you own, which is your favourite? So if you've been a part of my channel for a while now, you know that I'm a huge Tim Burton fan and that my favourite movie of all time is Edward Scissorhands. So this came out back in 1990, so it's an old school film, but it still is my favourite film. It still holds up really well for me. I really love this movie, everything about it. The first time I watched it, I was about 9-10 years old maybe. I didn't actually think I was going to like it much. It looked pretty lame to me at first, like just looking at the cover and the title and everything. I didn't really expect to like it that much, but after the first time I watched it, I knew straight away that it was my favourite film, and nothing till today has even come close to it for me. It's always just been my favourite, and I think it always will be. So Edward Scissorhands is my favourite movie. So the third question was, who would be your BFF? So I'm guessing out of a film character, so my best friend forever. This one was a bit hard to pick, but it's from another Tim Burton movie, and that movie is Ed Wood, his 1994 film. So I'm guessing, in my opinion, a BFF would be Ed Wood, D. Wood Jr. He's based on a real life character, a real life movie director from the 1950s, 60s, and he was known as the worst movie director ever. And the reason I think he would be a good friend of mine if I knew him is because me and my brothers, we make a lot of movies as well, just homemade films. They're really cheap, really cheesy and fun. We don't really care about all the little details in the films, but we think they're great and have a lot of fun making them. That's pretty much why Ed Wood was acclaimed like the worst director of all time, because he didn't take much notice to the little details in his film. Plus he's a really cool, funny guy, and he's played by Johnny Depp in this movie, so Ed Wood would be one of the BFF friends probably if I had any from this film era, so I'm going to go with that. The fourth question is just a film that I would recommend, so I'm guessing that's just any film I've seen recently that I've liked and would recommend. So one of the recent films I've seen, I recently just bought on Blu-ray, and it's Martin Scorsese's 2002 film Gangs of New York. So this film stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Day-Lewis and Cameron Diaz, and I wasn't expecting to like this film as much as I did. I really enjoyed this movie. It's one of my favourite Scorsese films, and I'm really into Leonardo DiCaprio films at this stage, and I really, really enjoyed this one. It was a really solid film. It goes for almost 3 hours. It's quite a long movie, but really good performances, good story, good music. Everything about this movie was just really good, so I got that on Blu-ray, and this is the remastered version, by the way, so it's good quality and everything. So Gangs of New York I would highly recommend, but it is very violent, so if you're not into pretty violent movies, then I wouldn't recommend it. So question number 5 was the best fashion sense. So I couldn't choose an individual movie for this, but I decided that I'd just say any movie set around the 1940s, 1950s era, because I like the old-fashioned clothing sense, the suits, the top hats, and everything that went along with that. So a lot of old gangster movies have that style, so I just figured I'd show Gangster Squad. That's the most recent gangster film to come out, and that definitely has that style. This is set in 1949, I think, so it's definitely got that style that I really like. Just all the old uniforms and suits and everything, it's all really present in this movie. So, and it's a really good film too, Gangster Squad. Question number 6 is the most inspirational film. So I have 2 films for this question. So the first one is Forrest Gump, the 1994 Tom Hanks film. This is just a really inspirational film because I guess it's a fictional story, but it shows the life of Forrest Gump and all the things he's achieved and done in his life, and it's just a really cool movie that makes you just want to go out into the world, I guess, and try some things that are new and different, and yeah, like he does in this movie. So that's a really inspirational movie. The second one I chose also came out in 1994, and it's The Shawshank Redemption with Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman. This was directed by Frank Darabont, and it's about a prison break. So this guy who's falsely accused gets into prison, and it's pretty much just about him trying to escape, but it's really epic. It's a really great movie, and you're really rooting for him because he did nothing wrong. So it's really inspirational as well because he's just a great character, and it's just inspiring to watch this movie and everything that's going on inside it. So if you've seen this, it is definitely one of the best movies out there, so I highly recommend that. Question number 7 was a bit hard. It's the kind of life that I want. I'm pretty happy with my life, but if I could choose, I watched a recent Leonardo DiCaprio film called The Great Gatsby, and that would be a pretty cool life. He's really rich, so he can have a mansion, he has parties every other night. It just looks like a fun lifestyle. So I'm just going to go with The Great Gatsby for that one. Question number 8 is a movie that I can watch over and over again, and my choice for that would be Anchorman, the 2004 Will Ferrell comedy film. I don't actually have it on Blu-ray yet. It's not actually out here in Australia, but I'm hoping they bring it out at the end of the year when the new Anchorman sequel comes out in cinemas. So it's just a really stupid, funny movie, but it's one of those films you can watch over and over again, like a lot of Will Ferrell movies, like The Other Guys and Talladega Nights. They're all in that same category that I could just watch over and over again. Same with the rest of my family, they really like those movies as well. So the last question is, where do you buy your movies from? So I get most of my movies from a shop called JB Hi-Fi. That's one of the biggest shops down here in Australia for selling movies. They sell Blu-rays, DVDs, music, video games, TVs and sound systems, and they're starting to sell musical instruments now, so they're a pretty big shop. So JB Hi-Fi usually has all the Blu-rays that I'm after. There's also another shop called Sanity that I go to. They just sell like Blu-rays, DVDs and CDs. They quite often have a lot of stuff that I'm looking for as well. But if there's something obviously that's not available in Australia, I'll just get it from eBay or Amazon or something like that. So that's all the answers to the 9 questions I got from my movie tag. I hope you liked them, and it'd be great to see some more movie tags. So I'm going to tag another 2 YouTube friends now in the end of this video. So 2 people who I'd like to see their movie tags and their questions answered, or these same questions, but yeah, just their answers. And the first person I'm going to choose is DVD and Blu-rays. So he's a friend from, I think it's Sydney, also in Australia. So I'd be interested to see your answers of these questions, and so I'll send you a personal message like once I've uploaded this video and everything. So DVD and Blu-rays is one of the people, and the other person is Miss Christine 94 from New Jersey. So she's the one that I did the Tim Burton collaboration movie reviews with a few months ago. So it'd be cool to see your answers to these movie tag questions as well. So I'll send you both personal messages, but thanks to everyone else watching this video. It'd be great if you could subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't know anything about my channel, or you're just watching this movie tag video, I do a lot of movie reviews and Blu-ray unboxings and updates and movie news on Tim Burton movies and stuff like that, new movies coming out, trailers and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be great if you could subscribe, and thanks for watching this video everyone. Bye.